What is up, guys? Catastrophic here, and today we're looking at the new event medals that is going on right now, the Blackbeard Pirate Crew event medals. We have the Rain medal and the Champion medal. We're going to look at them, look at their traits, and we're going to look at their extra trait drop percentages, and we're going to discuss if they're actually worth, grounding for or not. So let's go ahead and get into this. We'll start off with the Rain medal, which is I think it's the harder one? No, it's the easier one to get, I think. Oh, hold on, we'll look. Yeah, it's the easier one, I think. No, it's the harder one. Okay. Alright. So the Rain medal. Its unique trait is, when critical occurs, reduces the cooldown time of skill 1 by 5%. We're going to look at its drop rates. We're going to look at the 3 stars. Attack 12%, 0.9, well, 0.89. Attack increase by 14%, 0.62. Defense 12%, 0.33. Defense 14%, 0.89. Crit 12%, 1.15, and crit by 14%. Well, it's 0.8%. And the trait 2, attack 12%. Well, attack by 12% is a 4.18. That's pretty high, like 4.2%. The attack by 14%, 3.8. Oh, 0.8. Defense by 12%, 6.5. Defense by 14%, 4.4. Crit by 12%, 5.3%. And crit by 14%, 3.7. So, looking at this, the trait, unique trait 3, these have a pretty good drop rate for the traits you're getting, like extremely good. But, so is this defense by 6.5%. But anyways, those are really good drops rates. You'd definitely be going. So you'd definitely be focusing heavily on attack and defense for this. Let's go ahead and look at the tags. Only 2 tags. The Marine Paramount, the Paramount War at Marineford and Blackbeard Pirates. Boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 14%, and boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 20%. Tags that share this is basically everyone at Marineford. Next, the Blackbeard Pirates tag. When allies are not near the treasure area, reduce damage received by 7%, and the trail effect reduces damage received by 10%. And we got very limited on this, on how many characters have this tag. Only 3. So next, let's look at the Champion tag, medal. When there are 60 seconds or less remaining, reduce damage received by 5%. That's not bad. Let's look at the rates. Attack. Oh, this is interesting. Attack by 12%, 1.5 chance. Defense by 12%, 2.35 chance. And crit by 12%, 2.04% chance. And the unique trait 3. Okay, increased attack by 12%. 8.7% chance. Defense by... Defense by 12%. 13.57% chance. And crit by 12%, 11.14%. So, that's ridiculous, honestly, how high these rates for these are. Okay. Definitely high chance to get your hands on some, 9-star medal, champion medals. So let's look at these tags. We already looked at these tags. He has the Paramount War at Marineford and the Blackbeard Pirates. Okay, so looking at these, my first thoughts are, due to the fact that they have such limited tags, these medals are not really worth it, in my opinion. They're really not. while the drop rates for 3-star extra traits is really good on them, the only thing I could see you really wanting to use these for would be for just like medals you throw on your support characters. Other than that, there's better medals that will reduce your damage that you receive, and there's better medals that reduce the cooldown of your skill by 5% or more. But for the sake that you actually plan on using it, let's look at the medal that you pair these with, which is obviously going to be the Blackbeard medal, the Teach medal. So when in the area around your capture treasure, boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 1 by 13%. The rates for him: attack by 11%, 0.79%, attack by 12%, 0.57%, attack by 14%, 0.39%, defense by 11%, 1.19%, defense by 12%, 0.85% chance, defense by 14%, 0.57% chance, crit by 11%, 96% chance, crit by 12%, 0.74% chance, and crit by 14%, 0.51% chance. And the trait 2, trait 3. Ooh. This is a lot to say, because he's got a lot. Alright. Attack by 11%, 3.5% chance. Attack by 12%, 2.5% chance. Attack by 14%, 1.9% chance. Defense by 11%, 5.3% chance. Defense by 12%, 4% chance. Defense by 14%, 2.7% chance. Crit by 11%, 4.4% chance. Crit by 12%, 3.2% chance. 29% chance. And crit by 14%, 2.32% chance. 9-star on this medal is going to be a lot more work than the other ones, for sure. His tags are the Paramount War at Marineford, Blackbeard Pirates, 7 Warlords of the Sea, Logia, Captain, and Worst Generation. So, yeah, this medal, there's so much more that you can pair this with. Like, there's a ridiculous amount of other medals you can easily pair this with, and I have some ideas, but I'm not going to talk about those yet. I'm going to save that for a different day, or for when I max out my characters and have this on them. But anyways, again, these medals, definitely not worth it, in my opinion. You can grind out for them if you want. I would not go heavy on it. I wouldn't waste your hammers, and I would not use diamonds on these. So, because I'm definitely not going to, because in my opinion, it's just not worth it. And at the end of the event, if I do not have, 9-star versions of these, I'm just going to sell them all for, for medal points. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the video. If you enjoyed, go ahead and found this useful, hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you all in the next video.